Hi Aries, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Your cards have a mind of their own today. Welcome to another Aries Love Tarot reading, Aries Love reading, and as is often the case, here at the Tarot Closet, Aries Love Messages reading. Aries, I am channeling your love reading in May 2023. You could be here in May 2023. You could be here in June 2023. You could be here many months later. Even years later, when you're here is when you're meant to be here and when you're ready to receive your messages. So hello, whenever that is. I hope this finds you well. Aries, everything that you might want to know is down below in the description, thetarotcloset.com, as well as all the decks that come in today. You will also find the playlist down there. Oh gosh, you guys. Yeah, somebody's ready to... There's an impulsive energy of somebody coming in, you guys. Really ready to act. And this is not somebody new. This is somebody from the past. For sure, in fact, there is breakup energy here. It could be, well, no contact and or in separation. It depends because it's the Four of Swords. It's Jupiter and Libra energy and it's in reverse. And that's kind of being done, taking the break from the Three of Swords, which that's, of course, here as well. You can see the Three Swords here. The heartbreak, the loss. For some of you, this might be illegal. Separation, disconnection. It won't be for everybody that it's a legal issue here. It's clearly a no contact and or separation, but somebody is restless. And coming in here, Ace of Wands, Aries, you're in this energy. Leo and Sagittarius too, really inspired. Look, they are looking up at the source, you guys. Vibrating. God, Goddess, the universe, divine spirit. Look, wanting to lead with her heart. That's the energy of love. It's the wand energy. Look at that emotional energy too. It's really high. It's actually, it's just the way, it's the visual, isn't it? But, you know, when you're looking at it, you see it the same level as the houses. And by the way, there's two houses there. So I am wondering if some of you are either living really close or really far. And also this can be very much connecting to someone that you lived with, wanted to live with, had plans to live with, live near, build a life together. Whether you were building a life together, you were already in a life together, or something that you wanted. It's clear, you guys. Okay, I wasn't quite ready, but that's how it goes. Oh yeah. This is very much the energy that I'm feeling. It's the Knight of Wands in the upright. This is Leo energy. And this is really fast energy, impulsive energy. Look, they're holding on to the wand again. Running here along with these horses as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they coming with the truth or to talk? Either way, it's connecting me to the 5th chakra, you guys, the throat chakra. And horses are powerful. There's a lot of humility, I want to say, pushing through the obstacles, almost pushing through anything. This is a relentless energy. This is somebody who's not really going to give up. Okay, you guys, I didn't finish saying what I wanted to say, so I'm going to be really fast. Down below, you will find all the links, thetarotcloset.com. All the cards that are coming in, I'll have linked down there as well. Of course, you can access all the playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person, love tarot readings, as well as very long and in-depth twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. That energy is here today. And you can see it, you guys. And a lot more. So feel free to check it out if you're inspired. Please remember that all readings are timeless for when they find you. And these are general readings, so take what's for you and let the rest go. Also, this one was trying to sink back in. Oh yeah, they've been in the Hermit energy here. Aries, this is Virgo and Mercury energy. And hello, if you are in Washington State, Seattle specifically, that won't be for everyone, but that's the Space Needle. And of course, it's the Space Needle. It's connecting us to the divine, to spirit. This is the Hermit card. This is where you go for clarity. a personal quest for truth, you guys. Spiritual illumination. Looks quite peaceful, and I think they might even be coming out of here, or they're already out of here. Because what is coming after the Hermit? It's the Wheel of Fortune. That's taking a chance. It's spinning that wheel. Yeah, it's bringing in the Wheel of Fortune. Fated connection for sure. You were destined to meet this person, your person who is here today, Aries. And what is the new start? And is it coming through a message? It's strong for me. Mercury is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And the Wheel of Fortune is also coming in here for me. It's where they're heading, you guys. It's a new cycle. And it's also, I feel like it's a message, and it's most likely connected to texting or SMS. Oftentimes the Mercury energy can be reading and writing, you know. And, well, yeah, this person has been gathering information as well. But I feel like this is coming through in a message, and it's really fast. And it's kind of relentless, and it's, yeah, it's really impulsive energy here. This is also wanting to be yours. Interesting. So it's the Seven of Wands coming right below the Ace of Wands. Aries, are you feeling a little bit protective? There is a feeling of course, of not wanting to be hurt. And I gotta say, this is always, it's kind of bringing in Nine of Wands energy for me too, because your person, the person who was here today, I feel like has had up some walls. Okay, you guys. So this is how it's coming down today. It's the Queen of Pentacles. It's the Three of Cups. Look what else is coming in. It's the Two of Wands. There's the Three of Swords. Okay. We thought that might come, and it actually wants to be here. Yeah, so this is confirming what we already knew. This is Saturn and Libra energy, that this is there's breakup energy, separation energy. Again, loss, it can be around legal breakups and separations, but that won't be for everyone, of course. It's just very clear that this is somebody that you have been separated or not in communication with. And for some of you, it might even be someone, again, that you are near, and you might even not be separated, but not communicating, or communicating kind of, but separated. Do you know? You can see it here. It's a soul connection. It's the Three of Cups. And yeah, there's a strong friendship here too, you guys. And I want to tell you, this is reunion energy. It's catty corner here with the Hermit card. It's exactly what we feel here. Is that you? I think it might be you there as well. Look at the Queen of Pentacles looking up at that pentacle. The Queen of Pentacles is pretty good friends with the Empress. This is an energy of new beginnings. The Queen of Pentacles is really resourceful. This is Capricorn and Saturn energy, and will do what it takes to make it happen. You know, it's a Capricorn energy, you guys. They're looking up at the pentacle. This is growing the connection. You can see here in the crown that they know what they want, and you can see the butterfly connected to it. That's transformational energy, and that's hardly surprising at all. The Queen also has, is that a puppy, or is that them thinking about you? Interesting. Looks like a puppy to me, and my throat chakra is starting to go crazy, you guys. Kind of baby energy. Do you know what I mean? Like baby puppies even. It's new beginnings for me. And we can see it anyway in the Queen of Pentacles. Looking up here can make something work. Sometimes this can come through too, and I'm feeling that there is an energy that you've been trying to make this work, or at least you were. Look how it's all connected to the Three of Swords in the upright and the Four of Swords in reverse. Because there's also kind of a burnout energy here, you know, some anxiety around it. And this can sometimes also tell us, and I feel you here in the Seven of Wands today, you just really don't want to be hurt of, you've been doing a lot, you've been doing everything, you know, kind of what, to manifest this person back, to have a conversation, waiting for something to come. So here's the thing, you can see that they're coming in here, they've been thinking about it for a while, getting their truth and realizing it in the Three of Cups. This is a soul connection, and there's reunion energy. And for some of you, it might be around family and friends or a gathering, okay? It won't be for everyone, but it's pretty strong. Either way, there's a lot of thinking and work going on here in the Hermit energy right before the Wheel of Fortune. And this is that reunion energy, and this is what is needing to be addressed. So they are also restless to get out of here and end this. What is this? No contact and or in separation. Where are you at in this, and how are you feeling about it? Because I feel your walls up against here. And as I said, the Queen of Pentacles is not the Empress, but she's really resourceful and can make things new again. You know? Yeah, and it's a mix between that. It's here, you can see it. And it's connecting right with the Three of Swords. It's divine timing is huge. Communication, growth, it's all in the upright, you guys. But again, as I said, growing everything, there's also that element of that you've been doing it for a while and you're getting kind of burnt out here. And the Two of Wands, this is where your person's energy is the strongest. This is Mars in Aries energy. And this is showing us that not only have things been difficult and slowed down, and there's been an issue with this connection moving, but it may have been too with this person, and it can still be. But I'll tell you, when the urge strikes, it's kind of out of nowhere energy, you know? They come out of this Four of Swords in reverse. Here's them thinking about it. This is the thought, you guys, and the Ace of Wands. I mean, it's like coming through, you know? Inspiration, being inspired to act. You know, having the urge to what? Create. Create what? A message? A plan to see you? Travel, possibly? That's coming through here today as well. Whatever the case may be, there's the thought. And that's the action. And that's the kind of like Knight of Wands energy, holding on to that, leading with their heart and going really fast. So it's sort of like TikTok. A lot of time may have passed for some of you. And the thought is here. Look, it's here in the Hermit card energy. Getting the truth, their truth. Getting clear here about what they want and what this is. And you can see it, you guys. And you see it here as well. Transferring over to getting close, but leading with their heart nonetheless. And then at this fiery energy, it's the fastest energy. And it's a very impulsive energy. And these horses look like they're on fire. This almost looks like it's forming a heart. Look. I don't know if you can see that. That's a heart for sure. This is humility. It's apologetic energy. It's wanting, it's success. It's moving through obstacles. Are there other obstacles? Clearly. Maybe it's even themselves. Because you see it in the Two of Wands, and that's more of the energy of love, the idea of love. You're both here. Look at the yin-yang energy as well. There is an imbalance here in your person's energy for sure. Very much. And it can be that they made a decision that affected whether you could continue or whether they could come. Or it got made for them because they were doing nothing about it. So we see that energy of having trouble moving, you know, moving forward, whether it's the past, current, or upcoming energy. But we see here the Knight of Wands. We see the transition as it's moving, that in order to overcome that step of having issues coming, that they might just come out of nowhere. Because this is on their mind. They're restless here. You're also restless. You guys are, you're aligned and you're in many of the same energies. You too here in the Hermit. Trying to figure it out for yourself too. Having trouble moving forward from this person or moving forward in other areas of your life. It's a soul connection. You see it. It's reunion energy too. You know, and you're everywhere here together. But it's different. You know, this is more of a, look, the Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles for you. This is here in the partnership placement. Is also, you know, I'm tired of what? Waiting, writing. doing a lot of the work, waiting for this transformation, waiting for this outcome. This butterfly is over here, right on the pentacle. And of course, let's see, we can see 3 for sure, divine timing. But there's another one here, you know, and it's kind of only halfway there. It's like 3.5. But it's like that 4th butterfly, which is also bringing in 4 areas of support and stability. And that's the, you know, when you have your foundation, you got to get the walls up. You know, you got to get the support up to hold it. Mentally, emotional, spiritual, and physical. The Queen of Pentacles is really resourceful and can get all the whatever the Queen of Pentacles needs to build that foundation up, to get those walls built. You know, but we need the 3 of Pentacles in here too, you guys. It's coming in Mars and Capricorn energy, because that's a collaborative energy to build a connection, to build trust, to build a relationship. You have to communicate. The 3 of Pentacles, you know, there's this feeling of, well, it's collaborative and it's teamwork, you guys. And you have to communicate in order to build things up. If one person is even if the Queen of Pentacles is pretty powerful, she's not the Empress, but she's pretty good friends with the Empress. Even the Queen of Pentacles can only do so much here, you know? You can only build so much with just love. That's what I want to say. Gosh, you guys. Everyone needs to be available. The 4 areas of support and stability. You have to know it. Be available. There's the Pentacle. That's the physical, the practicalities around it. So being mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically available, location, you know, free, there, showing up for the commitment. You got to know that's connected to the crown chakra, wanting the same thing, you know, the outcome. This butterfly is, look, there's a little bunny hiding here. You guys, not only is that new beginnings, but that's matters of the heart. You see those little ears sticking out. That's matters of the heart. And it's a little innocent bunny here. You know, this is it's a new start. And you see that one little 4th butterfly here is one of the really major elements here. So what is that, you guys? Mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. I want to say mental in many ways about a new beginning. And that's what's changing, because you can see it. You see them thinking about it. You see the inspiration being overcome, and you see the acting, but it's super impulsive. Yeah, it can be that somebody is maybe an impulsive person here, you know, or they're just being impulsive in this connection. You have your walls up, and, you know, understandably, you're assessing the situation. There's this feeling of controlling what you can and this is coming off, you guys, letting go of what you can't here. So how much time has passed, you know, and what decision was made that was not really, you know, the right decision, kind of plans falling apart, I want to say. Here in this connection, the energy of love. Looks like, are there some pentacles in there? No. Yeah, it's bringing in the 3 of Cups there. It's this whole connection. It's very strong yin-yang energy as well. And it's in reverse, so that there is an imbalance not only in the connection, we know that. And for some of you, it's twin flame energy. It's not for everybody. But we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energy. So that's out of whack for your person for sure. And in this connection. And I kind of feel like everybody. Because your energies align here in many, the Hermit card, many of the cards here. But it's different, you know. I mean, look at this 3 of Swords. There's still this heartbreak here. We saw it coming, and it didn't come in reverse. It's here saying this is still a feeling here. There's still a lot of loss and heartbreak over this. And the red thread of fate tied in here. It's the 3. It's also divine timing. Saturn and Libra energy. Saturn slows stuff down. It's the planet of restriction, you guys. Libra. Obviously, things were not balanced. It's coming past 2 o'clock here. It's like 2:01 or something. Interesting. Kind of brings in the 2 of Wands in reverse for me, you guys. Time for sure is ticking and has been. There's the Sun, the Source, bringing in Leo energy down there. God, Goddess, the universe, spirit, divine, the outcome, the crown chakra. This has been really difficult. And look, you know, it's right here in the middle also of the connection. And I feel like that's you there. You know, just waiting for them to come here with the cup. Look, they're all waiting. But this one right here, prominent. So could it be that there's third parties here? Of course, we can see it very much. It may not be for everybody, you know, and it can be for everybody, but it can obviously be something different because third parties can be romantic, but they can be your person in their own way. Obviously, there's some lack of clarity that they had that may have played a part in this breakup, disconnect. What is this, you guys? You know, was there some truth around that? Or some lies? I want to say truth or lies, you know? It really will be different for everyone because the third party can also be, you know, family of origin, somebody kind of poking around that's in their ear or in their life even. That brings in the Saturn energy, the structure, you know, how things are done. You got to follow things a certain way, tradition. It's kind of bringing in the Hierophant for me. So it's various things, you know, that third party. And obviously you're going to know what that is. But that's the waiting for the reunion. And they're here too, but there might be someone else. But that could also be them, you know. But here with that cup. It looks like the pelican. Is the pelican flying off or flying in? So it's like something was delivered. You guys. This is Mercury energy. It's Cancer energy too. It's real emotional. This is not just a soul connection romantically. This is a soul connection that's your best friend too, maybe for some of you. But Mercury energy is the planet of the mind, planet of communication, and it's oftentimes connected to reading and writing, also here in the Hermit energy. So what is maybe coming through here is a message out of nowhere, okay? The reunion can be somewhere too, for sure. Even with if you share friends and family, maybe they're even plotting it. We'll get more. I'm holding on to this, and I want to bring in another deck, Aries. But it's also really strong for me that this is, you know, a message maybe just coming out of nowhere, addressing this because they're getting restless. And so are you. And it's a timing thing for me too, you guys. It's going past the two. It's like, okay, how long is this going to be in stagnancy? Because we see it in the Two of Wands as well. Trouble moving forward, trouble communicating, trouble saying how they feel, being clear, trouble responding. What is it? You can see it. It's, you know, and like I said, it's like an overcoming that of just forget it. I'm not even going to make a decision anymore. I'm just going to be impulsive. You know? Because you see the lights going off here and the thoughts going in to decide, figuring it out. There it is. And then here it comes. Yeah. It's giving energy. Look, it's the Six of Pentacles, you guys, in the upright. This is a reciprocal energy. It can be that it was in reverse and there was some breadcrumbing and not giving. I mean, for sure, actually, you can see it here. But it's in the upright now. And look where it wants to be. I mean, this is the moon in Taurus energy. So what they didn't see, what they're not seeing as they weigh it out. Look at the balance, you guys. Of course, this is not Libra energy, but this brings in Libra energy. It brings in justice. It brings in the truth. It brings in a solution. You see the heart that looks calcified. It's like that's like what happened to it. You know, it's the Three of Swords there. And then there's this big pulsating heart. So maybe somebody was giving more. Yeah. Also hurt. There's so much that comes through here. Being hurt. Giving. You know, it's a spinner for me because I think it was here at some point in reverse, you guys. Because it's the stagnancy issues, you know, that we see here. Maybe even physical travel, but on the journey. And this is a giving, but we can see what's been happening and what you were waiting for. And there's the calcified heart, the damaged heart. A lot of time has passed here. Unless it was something quick, you know, that was transpired that brought you here. Because the swords are transactional. They're lack of clarity in relationships or lack of communication, dishonesty, whatever. Either way, it's a reciprocal, it's a giving energy here in the upright. So what they're seeing in the Hermit card comes into here, because this is where they're going to see, you guys. This is where they go to get the clarity and the truth and the spiritual illumination. And they come over here and say, ugh, this is the truth. This is what I did. They're waiting, and I'm sorry. That's the energy here to the humility coming through in the horses, because it's also here. They want to give, but they're having trouble moving with the Two of Wands in reverse, which is why it's impulsive, and this is giving. And this is discussing, because they're seeing it here in this Moon and Taurus energy. You guys, what you've been waiting for, what happened, and how their heart is full and big for you, but is it too late? I mean, you can see it here. It is not calcified here. Everyone's still connected. And it connects directly here to you waiting, to them waiting, them thinking about the reunion energy, realizing what this is. Divine timing. And divine timing doesn't mean that you get a date, you know. It's not like, hey, here it is. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, they do change. The future is not fixed, you guys. So it's not about like, here's the exact date. It's when it happens. And divine timing, if that means it's an impulsive energy, then that's what it is. Because I see what they want to give, so they're going to have to overcome also a third party within themselves, which is the mental block, which they're trying to do. And they might not be able to, so they might just come out of nowhere. I want to bring in an overall energy. It may not be the overall energy, but let's see. And anything else that wants to come through, and then we're going to bring in another deck, Aries. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. So it was like this, and then it like was turning. Look, I saw it kind of turning, and I thought, wait a minute, it turned right before us. It's the Page of Cups. Yeah, and let's just be honest here. The way it's spun around, it's a spinner for me, because that does come through in the reverse as well. That it's the breakup energy, and it's the still being attached. Strong for you too, because you have your walls up. You know, you're restless again in a different way from waiting. Here, there's still an attachment, and there's some immaturity. Yeah, that comes through, but it's ultimately landing in the upright. Again, it's a spinner. Minor arcanas often are for me, because it's day-to-day energy. You know, it's kind of decisions and changes, and 1 minute they're writing, 1 minute they're not. 1 minute you feel a certain way, and the next day you wake up and you say, I'm going to make this decision. It's the Page of Cups, and it's, yeah, love coming in, you guys. There's that pelican again. Look at that. Whew. I'm going to leave the Three of Cups. I'm going to go over here to the Page of Cups. It's a reminder, as a little bit of a push. There's a little fear. Look, they're kind of leaning here, and there's a lot of this water. You know, I'm not sure how inviting it looks. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty emotional energy. It's steaming up. And look at that octopus, you guys. They have 8 tentacles, I believe. That's, of course, bringing in more of the infinity symbol, twin flame energy, but that's also connected to Libra, you guys, and balance and truth and life force, long-term energy. But that's also an 8, and that's accomplishing something. It's an action. There's a little fear. They've got the message here. The message was already delivered in the Three of Cups, you know? And that's the message, the giving energy. Even if it's an apology only here, what is it, you know? Because that's the thing, like, what are you bringing in? What do you want? I mean, they're looking at the pentacle. For me, this is, they're wanting to, yeah, make it work. Make it work this time and come here out of nowhere with that. There's some fear for sure. I mean, we see it, you guys. But that can also be, maybe for them, it's making it, trying to just find a way to say what they want to say to you, you know? And what does that make it work mean? Does it mean coming back together with someone that maybe this is a legal connection or not, or living together? Maybe, yeah. But it can also be for some of you that are just in communication with someone, you know, and it's like trying to get that message through, because we see that. It's real strong in the Hermit and the Three of Cups. I mean, we don't need to go over it again. We see it all. It's clear, you guys. So that's a validation. There's a little bit of fear there, you know. The Page energy is almost like an apprentice to me. And they want to come and give, but there is a, well, yeah, it's Page energy, you guys. It's not the Knight on the move. It's not the Queen, and it's not the King who's like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I want to tell you, though, this is also connected to the Ace of Cups for me, this octopus. And it comes from deep, from the bottom up. And it's coming, it's like bringing really deep emotions up, you know? And that's partly why I feel like they're looking at it like, oh my gosh, because it's a lot. They're getting a lot of downloads here, how they feel, what this is, what they need to do, maybe what they might have lost if you've already came out of the Four of Swords in reverse and said, yeah, I don't know here. I don't know if I can wait, because you've been waiting. But that's deep emotions being brought up for this person. They're coming up to the surface. Look, it's actually bubbling. That's what I think I'm seeing here. Yeah. So that's not the overall energy. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's the Queen of Cups, you guys, in reverse. This is Cancer energy, super emotional energy, Neptune energy. It's because nobody's healed. This needs to happen. So whether this is you're coming back together and healing and working on reciprocal energy, everybody giving and receiving and rebuilding, and that Three of Pentacles came in for me. It doesn't matter that it's not here. Communicating, everybody building it together, the pentacles together. You cannot, you know, if you do them alone, then you're alone. You know, if you're with someone, you got to build them you got to, you know, it's a collaborative effort here. So whether it's that or it's coming together and receiving a message, an apology, and moving on, whatever the case may be, there needs to be some healing here. It's in reverse, you guys. And it could also be this, well, it is, that this is also for you. And nurturing yourself. And reaching out to those that you love, that maybe you've lost track of, or maybe there's somebody trying to come in, you know, you're not wanting to see. It's interesting because, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful and can make things new again, you know, and find whatever she needs to find to help build that foundation that we see. And this is the Starfish. It's making something work that wasn't working. In infinite possibilities. Look, there's the cup. There's the fish in here too. Look, in the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. Oh yeah, you guys, that's what this is too. Okay, because it's in reverse. So in order for this healing to happen, regardless of what direction you're going, okay, you need this communication. You need to hear from them, or you guys need to connect. This cup needs to come. The emotions that are coming up need to be dealt with. Your person, your someone, and together. That's why this is like that. It's clear for me now. Wow, because there is the cup, there's the fish. You know, and it's a little different here. The Queen of Cups transformed it. Look at that, and you can see it because there's the butterfly. Transforms how you feel. You know, your heart goes to here instead of here. You guys, it transforms either the connection together or even apart. It's transformative. That's the butterfly here. So that cup, when that's being offered, the humility, the apology, the emotional conversation or message, whether you carry on or you move on, is still transformative, and it's going to be like this, you know, for everybody. Okay, so I feel like, look, I just took it off and look what's here. I feel like this is the overall energy. It did come in. This is how readings go with the Tarot Closet Aries. There it is. There's the Three of Pentacles. So, you know, I kept seeing it and I thought, well, sometimes that happens and it doesn't come, but it's here. There's the Capricorn energy. It's Mars in Capricorn. It's how you do things. It's the action, planet of action, passion, drive, conflict, desire. What do you want? Who wants what? Look, it's the 3 again. One person's looking at somebody going, and there's somebody else here or something else here. Commitment, pentacle, what is it, you know? Either way, it's collaborative, it's communication. This is built up, but if nobody communicated, they could roll right down, you know? There's the path. Divine timing, you guys. My gosh. Whether somebody's going alone, there's this looking back here saying, okay. Yeah, gosh, you guys. Because that 3 is also bringing in communication and growth, building up the pentacles. But, you know, if it's one person building them up, then it's like, okay, well, I can't do this alone. So I'm out of here. Is somebody going to watch? Is that you? Is that them? What's going on? I feel like it might be you. That's the thing about this too. And the card coming in, because it's communication and collaboration and teamwork. And we know all that. For the Queen of Pentacles to even do the work, she needs help. You know, she needs some help here. But we've also felt that energy of what's going to happen after the message or the communication or the coming together, whether it's online or in person. And that's up to you guys. You know, it's divine timing. We see it. It's strong everywhere. And everyone has free will. So who's deciding to communicate and work together? Who's not? Are you both? Are you here in this energy? This is a stay or a go. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, I picked it up and look what's revealing itself. I'm going to bring in another deck. Well, I'm going to wait on that. It's the King of Cups. You guys. Pisces energy. So many emotions here. So many emotions. And we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. You guys, healing is necessary. Everyone has divine feminine, divine masculine energies. It can be that some of you identify as a divine feminine or divine masculine. And if that's the case, it's really clear to see that, you know, the healing and the unhealed feeling that you have here. And somebody's still looking over saying, but I have so much. I feel so much for you. But they're the master of emotions. But again, remember that we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energy. So it's not just about that, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It can be for some of you. And we know that there's an imbalance here in the connection, but also within your person. Everybody, really. It's hard work balancing out energies, you know, and they creep up depending on our life, you know. Childhood wounding and all of that stuff comes up, and how we operate and live our lives, and why we make choices, and what can throw us out of whack and bring in a lot of divine masculine energy and make us make decisions we regret, or decisions that we're not able to make, not being in a giving energy, like for example, if this is in the reverse, that make themselves, and then it's not really what you want, you know. I have a lot of feelings for you. So many feelings for you. My gosh, that they're holding back. Yeah, so there's the 3 of Wands revealing itself in reverse. I said I was going to stop, and then I didn't, because I don't know why. Yeah, because this needed to see. This needed to see the light of day. This needed to come into our reading. It's the 3 of Wands. It's Sun in Aries. And it's in reverse. It's delays. It's setbacks, you guys. It's not like planning ahead. This is why I feel like it's going to be just an out of nowhere seeing them or hearing from them, because there's just an impulsive energy, whether they're an impulsive person or not. That's the energy going around here, and it can involve travel, and that's also kind of having trouble with that. Look, you know, that was struck, that star, that's bringing in the star energy. That's also bringing in somebody making a wish here and going, I have a realization. I know what I want. I know what this is. I'm coming here out of nowhere. It's like an epiphany, you know, a revelation. And they're running fast, leading with their heart. Look at all the roses here. Both the friendship and the love, you guys. Oh my gosh. And it's the Sun in Aries, the sun, the source, the outcome. Listening to the messages, God, Goddess, the universe, spirit, the divine, wanting that joyous, happy outcome, the crown chakra, knowing. It's in reverse, I don't think any of that's changing. This is just more about lack of planning and lack of what. So it's going on in this person's life. For some of you, it's really strong that there's a third party that's a romantic. It's not for everyone, but there is some kind of third party here. For sure, your person's in their own way. We see that they're trying to get out of it, but they're having trouble moving. And that's why I feel like it's going to be an impulsive energy. Strongly, whether it's in person or in a message. We're going to stop. We're going to bring in another deck. This is one of my many soul decks, Aries. I've been very attached to it lately. I'm always attached to it, but just reading a lot from it at the moment. It's in German. As you know, I'm in Austria, so I use it in person readings. But it doesn't matter. You'll know what's what, and I'll tell you. Let's just see if anything wants to come in and be validated or bring in some new insight or just throw us totally off course with something that we need to make sense of. Let's see, and then we're going to bring in messages from their higher self, Aries. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards as it may be. Aho. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, it's the Queen of Pentacles. It's also the Knight of Pentacles. Look at that horse, you guys. So much humility there. Apologetic energy, moving through obstacles, surrounded by the poppies, the peas. Holding on to the pentacle. You know, is this bird going to fly off? What's going on here, Aries person? Or is this bird leading the horse, saying, take me to my queen, take me to my king, take me to my empress, take me to my queen of cups, my king of cups. Who is this, you guys? Well, it's the Knight of Pentacles, I'll tell you that. And it's Virgo, Mercury energy. And it's communicating literally with spirit here. Look, the bird. My gosh. And we see that. So they're still being led here. It's a very soulful connection. You see it in the Three of Cups. They're being led, you guys. And that might be also in a physical message. It's the Knight of Pentacles. That's Virgo and Mercury energy. But that's also what they're thinking. It's the planet of the mind. In Virgo, there's a whole lot of details, you know? So that's where the Three of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands, which feels more like past energy, but still comes into play. So even if they're jumping on this Knight of Pentacles, it could still be that they have to go and hang out, get a ride with the Knight of Wands, because yeah, there is that energy here. You know, it's not this definitive, that's this and this and this, and here they come. We see it's what they want and it's what they're trying to do, but we see the maybe hot and cold energy, indecisive energy. Not a lot of support for indecisiveness, but I'm feeling it really strongly. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's the Four of Cups. More Cancer energy, emotional energy. It's the moon in Cancer. There it is again, the moon, you guys. A little bit of fear, but still, it's sort of like, poop, coming out of nowhere. It's exactly coming out of nowhere. There's the cup, you guys. So here they come. And I gotta tell you, that is the Four of Cups energy. There's maybe something coming along with that. What is in there? Is it an apology? Is it an offer? Is it a let's talk? Is it a let's see each other? Or is it a hello if they see you? Is it coming in a message? Either way, I feel your energy here kind of guarding those Three of Cups. And of course that brings in the Three of Cups. This is the Four of Cups. And the Three of Cups is here. You know, that's the Mercury in Cancer energy. Where did it go? Here, duh. That you've been waiting for. It's sort of like, yeah, so here you come. What do you have to say? It's apathetic energy because I've been here waiting. Here's the cup. What's in there? Can I see? Is that a reflection from the sun? Is that the crown chakra reflection, or is that actually the crown chakra? Do you know what you want? Do you know what you're offering? Let me see in there, because you really hurt me. This has been very hurtful, and I have my walls up and I don't want to be hurt again. You guys, this is coming in, I feel, with a message, or like I said, maybe even in person. Hello. Either way, two very different decks, also one in German. Not the point. Really in sync here. That's the cup. A melancholy energy, you guys, here. You can see it. But here it's more like, yeah, wait a minute, what's in there? That's the Aries spirit. It's the Aries spirit that I know and love. Cardinal sign, leader, you guys. Right up there with Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. And it's funny, but there's a lot of Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer energy here today. A lot of cardinal energy, you guys. I mean, there's a lot of energy in general. There's also, of course, mutable signs here today and fixed signs. Not a lot of fixed signs, though, I have to say. Okay. So look what's coming in. Guys, it's the Six of Cups. So it's more validation of the soul connection. For some of you, twin flame energy. Not for everyone, past life energy, soulmate energy, nostalgic energy, thinking about seeing you, thinking about when things were what? When you were talking, when things were working, when the cup was full and filled with the knowing and the outcome, the happy outcome with the sun, with the source. Look at it, it's completely full. And the 4 sunflowers connect to the sun. They can't grow without the sun. These are the knowing. This is connected to that. It's the crown chakra for me here. Knowing and thinking when things were good. Look. They're growing. The sun is there. That's the happiness. That's the Leo energy. That's the joyous energy that they're thinking about. And then they're looking over here too and remembering. And there's the 5 cups. Did we get the 5 of cups in here today, you guys? I don't think we did. But, I mean, it's the 6 of cups. The 5 of cups is here anyway, naturally. So is the 4 of cups. So is the 3 of cups. Where's the 2 of cups? Maybe it's here. Let's look. And then we're going to get messages from your person, because even if we saw that and it's in reverse, it's where you're at. We know this is in separation. And either way, I know there's love here. I mean, I can feel it, you guys. It's strong. And they're looking here also at the 5 of cups and feeling a lot of loss and regret. This is remembering the good times and the bad. On both ends here, this is the regret, the loss. They feel sad when they think about how they made you feel unloved, abandoned. The ghosting that comes through here with the 5 of cups. You can see the flowers are faded. They're not bright. They're like, and there's 5 of them. They're surrounded by poppies here. That's making peace. And this is them remembering the good and the bad. There you are. It's almost like little ghosts in here. Do you know what I mean? Ghosts from the past. There's 3 trees here. There's that 3 again. Of course, it's the divine timing. The 6 of cups, by the way, is the sun in Scorpio. So I guess we did finally get a pretty solid fixed sign. Although there's some Leo here, Taurus as well. Is there any Aquarius energy here today? I don't know that there's Aquarius energy here. And it doesn't matter. I think there is. But even if there's not, it's not about that. I'm going off track. Anyway, this doesn't surprise me in the very least. We're keeping it for sure. You guys, your reading is like one of those readings. It's in reverse, but it's the 5 of cups. I can't with this reading. So this is where they were. This is where you were too and where you are in the 4 of cups. Remembering when those 3 of cups were spilled and waiting here. What happened? Still in each other's energy. It's very emotional. There's the loss, the regret, feeling unloved, abandoned, maybe ghosting going on, emotional. It's in reverse because that's your person's energy. We're seeing them looking at the 5 of cups, thinking about seeing you, thinking of the good and bad, thinking of writing what is that, because this is wanting forgiveness and hope coming back in, hope returning, you know, and recovering, healing, you guys, doing this to the Queen of Cups. If it's for you only and you want to move on, that comes through too. If it's for both of you and you want to let go of all the gunk that happened, all the stuff that, you know, if you're able to move on, whether it's just talking or coming back together, or if you had a legal connection, whatever the connection was, this is asking for forgiveness, okay? And wanting to leave that behind. Heal from what happened, move on from what happened, move on from the pain. And it can be a moving on energy for some of you. As I said, it's real clear here of the stay or go energy. You know, that came through in the 3 of Pentacles really early. We kept seeing it, or I kept seeing it, whatever. It's still here, so you're going to know where you're at. I don't know. What are you doing in the Hermit card? What decisions are you making? Because you're also here thinking about it. Look where it is. It's right here and what they're thinking about. Everything, getting the truth, thinking about the good and the bad and what happened and seeing you and getting you this message. You guys, you're also here thinking about the good and the bad and what happened and what you've been waiting for and what maybe is there. The third party, what is it? Is person? Is it a thing, place, you know? One of those readings, you guys. It's one of those readings. Okay, we're going to bring in some messages from their higher self here. And I think I'm going to bring in some numbers and letters, Aries, and then we're going to close your reading, okay? What do you want to say to your Aries? Channeled love messages for Aries. Messages from their higher self. Love messages. We have a deep soul connection. Where do I even put that? Well, right here, of course. Right between the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. You guys, what a very clear and beautiful reading. I did not expect to fall so in love with you. Right here between the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. I wish we were together right now. I write messages that I never send. Oh, there's 3 here, you guys. This is how they want to reveal themselves. I write messages that I never send. Yeah, that's just not surprising at all. It's very strong Mercury energy here. Sometimes I imagine just packing up and coming to you. Yeah, yeah. I don't feel like I really need to say very much, you guys, because they speak for themselves. I love you now until the end of time. Six of Cups energy. I am ashamed of the way I handled things. 4 of Cups as you guard your heart. The 3 of Cups, what happened? That emotional energy, maybe not wanting to show just how much it hurt. And here with the 3 of Swords. Thinking of you brings me peace. It's here in the Hermit, but it's covered now, so I'm going to put it here with the King of Cups. Loved you yesterday, love you still, always have, always will. Conversations with you were the highlight of my day. This is the last one coming through. It hurts my heart that we can't be together. I'm going to bring in some numbers and letters today, you guys. I have been feeling that lately, and I'm feeling it here with you today. I have my eyes closed, by the way. I hope the camera doesn't die. It can be birth dates, anniversaries, initials, names, locations, or it can be something else that comes through. Oh, this is still in here. This is shouldn't be in here. It's a totem, as you can see. It's an apple. That's abundance, you guys. That also connects to the Lover's card. Oh yeah. We know there's soulmate energy here. For some of you, it's your twin flame. It's not for everybody, but this is abundance. This is an apple. Okay. Whoa. Oh, okay. It ran off. Did anyone see what that was? Maybe I'll see it in editing, but it's gone. I mean, if these little things fall in here, it's over. I'll never find it. It wasn't meant to be unless you saw it, you guys. Here's an S and a Z that almost looks like an N. There's an L. There's another Z. There's a G and a J, a B. There's another one. It's almost like sleeping, like I'm waiting. But that's also nocturnal energy. So somebody might not be sleeping or need sleep. Yeah, for sure. Look, because there's actually 4. My gosh. I don't think that's ever happened. So there are some vowels here. Here's an O. And that's it. That's the only vowel, I think. I'm making a mess, you guys. An O is C, B, M, L, G, J. Oh, here's an E. I'm going to spell a few things, but then I'll hold it up so you can spell some things, okay? There's 2 6s. Yeah, that's about balance. So that's a message for you of needing to rebalance. It's a message from the divine. And of things being rebalanced here too, you guys. From the light, from the dark. And also, yeah, just it's bringing in temperance for me in many ways. Archangel Michael, just trying to light the way to the truth, you know? The best path for everyone, finding a solution. HF. There's that 8, that action number, the infinity symbol for some of you. There's Gaia energy around that, connecting us to the Queen of Cups. There's a 4, the 4 areas of support and stability. Also, if you were to look at that 4, 5, 6, that's also a message from Spirit. It's like your angels guiding you, saying you're on the right path. HFM 5, the truth. It's connecting to the 5th chakra for me, you guys. It's also a love nudge from your angels. I love that. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. M-O. Oh, look, home. You guys, that is the case for some of you. Oh my gosh. You guys. Wow. Yeah. Also, for some of you, look, I don't know why, but I'm misspelling mom there. C-O. Com, like .com. Yeah, email, for sure. That could also be email. I talk about SMS a lot in social media, and of course, emails. Why do I forget about emails? Probably because I'm really bad with emails, you guys. You probably know that about me. Life is a little bit nuts at the moment in my life. We have some family stuff going on. Apologies if you've been waiting to hear from me. I will get back to you, I promise. I'm not ignoring you. L-O. I feel like it just caught the camera at the last minute. I was being self-deprecating, saying that I feel like I'm at a spelling bee. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to hold it up here, pause it. If you want to see what comes out, you might be recognizing initials already, numbers, dates, that sort of thing. Aries, it's my total honor to channel for you. What a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sending you love and light. All things good. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading, you guys. I always feel so pathetic, but it really helps the channel to grow and thrive so I can bring you more readings. So thank you so very much. And of course, turn on those notifications. Subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. If you feel the urge to share, that would be most appreciated. Watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. These are things that really help me. So thank you. All the links are below. I wish you a beautiful day, beautiful life, and I look forward to seeing you at another reading. Bye, Aries.